Today, we're here to talk about the Venty, the Storz and Bickel Venty and its accessory. I've had my Venty now for almost a year. It's got so many hours on it. I like to think I know my way around it. A few of the different accessories available, and I can tell you what I think of them, what you maybe don't want to waste your money on, and what I suggest you spend your money on. I bought all these accessories with my own money to better my experience as a medical patient in the UK. I will not be held responsible for the actions of my cats. The Venty. By now, she's been voted the best vape of 2024 by multiple different sources. I still have some reservations. I'm not one of these people that says the Venty is the best thing ever, you need to get it. It is the best portable dry herb vape out there. But it doesn't mean it's good enough. I'm afraid to say that my desktop vapes work way better than my Venty. And I really want portable vapes to be as good as them. I've been trying a few of the different accessories to make sure I'm getting the most out of my Venty experience. Your Venty chamber. You can either put the herb and flowers straight in there, or you can put it in a dosing capsule. For the sake of this video, let's forget about dosing capsules. I don't use them. And they ruined the whole experience for me. Both in this, the Mighty, the Volcano. I've never used them. I do use them for other things. This is the Venty's cooling unit, which is also the mouthpiece. This little bit is the mouthpiece. All the paths the vapor can follow in here is to try cool it before it gets to you, making for a better vaping experience. Rather than the dosing capsules, I like to use the fill-in chambers. Come in multiple pieces, you twist the base off, twist the top off your unit, screw it on, it's on there pretty tight. You can then remove the top piece, remove the plug, and push in your flower. I also have this little scoop, recommended vape supplies, that makes it just a little bit easier. I tend to use this scoop with just a jar of flour when I'm at home, but when I'm out and about, I always take my fill-in chambers with flour ready to go. As long as you're only keeping the flour in here for a day or so, it's not gonna tarnish it. First got my Venty, I noticed using it with this, it just made me cough. It had the Bickel tickle. It was still way improved from the Mighty, a better draw than the Volcano through the tube. I still got the Bickel tickle, it makes you cough. It's not very comfortable smoke. Straight away was looking for how I can make for a better smoke. You may have seen some of these rattlers. First to tell you that this didn't help. It didn't help. In fact, I find there's a fault with these. Cooling unit provides so much cooling, it was designed that way. You take it off to replace it with something that slides on top in this way, you're removing all that hard work that went into this. You're essentially heating the herb just straight into there and hoping for the best. This is not gonna do the job of this, even with a load of beads. Why did you choose Christmas colours? Why would you not make them orange like the Venty? This accessory I then went on to get was the water pipe adapter. Now this is a little different. You're not, with the rattler, you're hitting it straight from the rattler. With this, you're putting it into something like a bong, placing it upside down and running it through there. I used to do this with my Mighty all the time before I had a desktop vape, and it does the job. It's just not quite as good as a desktop vape would be, or a bowl vape. But it does a pretty good job at working through glass. Run it through a lot of water filtration, especially like a big bong with multiple perks. It's going to make the vapor a lot cooler. I ain't walking around with all this. Some of these accessories, not just for the Venty, but for the Crafty, the Mighty, everything. I've been trying them since my Mighty. A lot of them just have a big gap here, no reason. I tried shoving one half of the dosing capsule in there, just so there isn't a big gap for your flower to get stuck in. What I was really looking for was something that was gonna take this guy out and still get the magic of the Storz and Bickel patented cooling chamber, but then let's add something to the mouthpiece. Vaping for Health recently released this. This is water bubbler attachment mouthpiece. It makes it big, but it also makes for a really good rip. My friend James from 420 Tour Guide uses one of these. He's sure he uses it off to an angle and keeps it like as compact as possible. I found this is the only way for me to not get the Bickel tickle. I run mine with the water pipe on 210, but if I'm running it just with the normal mouthpiece, it's 190 until the last few drags. Then I super boost it to 210. Again, random blue. Why not orange? Why blue? What's that got to do with it? It only fits the Venty. I guess this is my wake and bake. It's my first rip of the day. Pretty sure this is now my Venty setup. I'm a little scared about transporting it. Having water percolation on something like this, and I'm not meaning in the way of the bong that I was used to, but having water percolation after the cooling unit really feels like I'm getting a draw that's a lot closer to like a Puffco or a dab. Like I'm getting a really nice dab. One more session and then we're out of here. Clean it with the brushes. This is probably not the brush that came with it. It came with a different vape, but I always clean with the brushes. Get it on and straight to 210 since the glass is in there. It still makes you cough. Okay, maybe I don't. Oh, gee. Wake baking on the Venty, not the most fun. Many dry coughs. Just be honest, I opt for a big rip on the thermal twist every morning. If you guys enjoyed watching this video, till next time. Be nice to everybody, you silly goober. Got this. Be fucking nice to people, salute magpies, do what you gotta do.